Are you ready to buy a home and you have student debt? Would you like free money? Yes, I said free money. Then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Amy Brown. I'm a realtor with Compass. And let's dive right into the Maryland Mortgage Program, SmartBuy 3.0. I'm going to start with some of the basics and then I'm going to dig in a little bit deeper. To be eligible for this program, you have to be age 18. Okay, not too hard. You have to have a social security number. You have to meet county-specific income requirements for the household. You have to have a minimum acceptable credit score. You have to have a certain debt-to-income ratio. And you have to work with an approved mortgage lender. That mortgage lender is going to look into your finances and make sure that you do qualify for the credit score and that your debt to income ratio is within the range it needs to be. Lastly, you have to take a home buyer education class online. It's super quick, super easy. I think it's roughly 30 minutes, so not a problem. And I've actually heard from clients that they found it helpful. So let's dive in a little bit more to the program. I'm going to link the 30-year purchase program fact sheet for the Maryland Mortgage Program in general, just so you can take a look at that and make sure that you meet the qualifications. You can buy any house using this program that qualifies under the Maryland Mortgage Program. So what does that mean? It basically just means you can't buy a house that is in foreclosure, bank owned by the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development. Those cannot be financed under this program. That's a very rare situation, so pretty much you can forget about that. Here's the important part: the borrower and how much debt you have to have. You have to have an existing student loan debt. There must be a minimum remaining balance of $1,000 up to a maximum of 15% of the purchase price or $50,000, whichever is lower. So that's important, whichever is lower. The student loan has to be in the name of the borrower for the borrower's education. The loan that you're wanting to forgive has to be easily identifiable as a student loan, and it also has to be listed on your credit report. The student loan may be in repayment or deferment status. Either is fine. You have to have an eligible educational institution from an accredited university or school or trade school, vocational school to be eligible. Again, that's usually not a problem. It's very rare that would be a problem. If you went to Aunt Becky's University that just opened yesterday, you might have a problem, but generally speaking, that's not a problem. You will need to get a monthly statement or a verification from the student loan servicer verifying the amount of indebtedness that you have. Also, the borrower must be current on the student loan at the time of the SmartBuy reservation and closing. And we already talked about the balance. That's important too. Again, it shall not exceed 15% of the sale price or be more than $50,000. The CD, the closing disclosure, is something you receive from your mortgage company 3 days approximately prior to closing. It spells out every bit of the financial piece of your mortgage. You will see this student loan on the CD. Without getting too technical, it's an unsecured second loan, and after 5 years, it's interest-free, forgiven. Yes, this is real. It's from the state of Maryland, and it happens, and there's a lot of success stories. I did mention you do have to take a home buyer class. You still have to go through underwriting from the mortgage company just like anybody else. These loans are limited to first-time home buyers. However, that can be waived under a few rare situations. If you are buying in a targeted area, you can go on the Maryland Mortgage Program website and see what areas those are and see if you're interested in those areas. Second, if it's been more than 3 years since you've owned a principal residence, that qualifies as well. Lastly, if you're a veteran who is honorably discharged, I hope I said that right, and you previously have not used your home buyer exemption, you would also qualify. No Maryland mortgage borrower can own any other property at the time of closing. This is a phenomenal program. It's a wonderful opportunity. It took me many years personally to pay off my student loans. It was a painful experience. So if you can get into a home, stop paying rent, and wipe out your student loans, I can't tell you how life-changing this could be for you. To get started, give me a call, and I will put you in touch with an approved lender, and let's get going. Thank you for watching.